night, everyone. Welcome to another live. Tonight we have some very special guests. First, I want to bring my friend who's been here a couple of times and always helping the Wolfpack. HTN is in the house. Good night, HTN. How you doing?
Hello, Junior. Hi, everybody. I am doing well. How are you today?
Awesome. I am great. I'm excited. I usually am a little tired at this time, but not today because I am excited. I also want to bring my very special guest, which is our guest for the night. And we're going to be talking about everything that you need to know. I already saw some questions for Vision Token, but everything that you need to know, we're going to go over tonight. And I want to bring it up, my buddy who's been here before on the channel. He's a very loyal OG Wolfpack member, Michael Thompson. How you doing, buddy? Good night.
I am well, the OG. Good to see you, man.
I actually found out that we got in the same month in Saitama.
Is that right? See, we brothers for a reason, man.
Right? I got in around 5,000 holders, like June, July, maybe.
That's right, July. That's when I came here, July, man.
So when I saw the comment the other day, I was like, "Oh, nice."
That is exactly right. Good stuff, man. It's great to see you.
Yeah, same, man. Same. It's a pleasure. For those of you who don't know, which I think all of you know Michael Thompson, but for those of you who don't know and you're watching our live for the first time or whatever reason it is, like I said in the past, I've been in the Wolfpack since the very beginning, the 5,000 holders, and Michael and others been there since then. I can say he is, but he was always very active on the community, always helping us. He's been on my channel before, actually.
Right.
Actually, it was let me tell you something. You were on the channel on the first episode of the Roundtable.
Is that right? I remember that. That was the first episode?
I actually had a deal. Okami was doing the live with me, and I was like, "Let's go on your show." You actually are not on my channel. But you were on the first Roundtable, which was I started, and we did on Okami's YouTube channel.
History.
But, we did go on a live together, got a lot of information.
Nice.
And this guy right here, I appreciate all he's done. Just like many of you say, June, I appreciate all the work you do for the community. I appreciate the work that Michael has done in the past and still do. Right now, he's part of the ecosystem. He's part of Vision Token. I'm sure he's still a holder of Saitama.
Oh, yes, for sure. For sure. And Sata Realty.
Yeah, awesome. And Sata Realty as well, yes.
Right.
And, but now he got an idea that's in the Sata Pros ecosystem, which, thank you, man, that proves even more that you're a Wolfpack member, because when you thought of launching, you could have gone to Uniswap, you could have gone to other places, but you're here with us, so we appreciate that as well. Anything you'd like to say first before we go with the comments, before we go with any questions?
Man, always. First of all, I have to appreciate you for this invite, man. It didn't take any convincing whatsoever. Once you asked, and certainly I realized who you are and what you've done, and certainly what you continue to do with the community, man. If there's anything I can do to support and to connect, then that's why I'm here. And also to the community and those who are on, live right now, or maybe even watch the replay, whatever, however it's done. It's so exciting to be here, and what a journey, right? Even thinking about what you just mentioned, coming back from July 2021 when I first got here to now, I wouldn't have thought in 1,000 years back in July that I would be in this position, with the community. And I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm fired up. I'm all the above. And I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Awesome, man. Awesome. We have so many comments. Thank you, everyone that are here, and thank you for all the comments. I'm not even gonna read all of them. I'm just gonna bring it up, and if I see any question, I'll promise I'll stop. Visionaries are in the building. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Smash the like button, by the way. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. What's the utility of this? Wow, we already got the first question. All right, I see. It's like that. What's the utility of this token, Michael?
So the main utility that we are launching, and we are super excited about it, is what's called a watch to earn feature, our watch to earn utility. And quite honestly, this was one of those things to where myself and my business partner, Terry Briggs, who we've developed a media company with lots of content that comes from, content that we created. We have a show, podcast in production right now, securing a deal called Dad's Point of View, which is one of the first complete projects that we have, and we're excited about where that's going, which you'll be hearing a lot more of soon. But content that you didn't know that?
No.
Oh man, we got a lot to talk about then, buddy.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Oh, for sure. So we're pretty excited about what's going on with that and where that is headed, and a lot of the intrigue with that. But the nature of our business, the media company, is basically creating new content, because everything is content right now. Everything is content. This what we're on right now is content. Where we usually spend most of our time, on these social media platforms, all content. I said to someone the other day, I said, can you imagine even going to the gas station right now when you're pumping gas? There's a TV screen there or something, and there's content. You go through the airport, content. It's everywhere. And so with myself and Terry, one of the things that we feel pretty excited about with our contacts, of course, in sports and in entertainment and in business, we created a media company. And through that, we have content that we are creating. We have content that we acquire content, and we have content that we basically are creating an environment to embrace even content creators to come into our environment. And so with that, we have the opportunity now to where we've created the utility. And believe me, when this was presented and the idea was being kicked around, let me tell you, every day we just got more excited about the idea of now utilizing what's called a watch to earn feature. So now we have all this content that we're developing, that we're creating, that we're acquiring. And now to add a Web3 component to it, because we all know right now how big that industry of play to earn is, right? With the video game, the gaming industry. And so the Web3 component to that with the watch to earn, this is where we feel we have an opportunity here to really revolutionize the industry in the way that we can turn the content and the consumption of content into an opportunity from a Web3 perspective. Our utility and the places, the places that this can end up is pretty exciting as we talk about it. So we're developing as we speak, and I can't wait. Terry, I'm sure, cannot wait to actually share with you and to show you at least the wireframe of how we plan to share this app and the way that we plan to distribute, this content, and the way you can connect your wallet to our platform and actually earn cryptocurrency, earn it while you're watching your shows, while you're watching or online with your content. It's a pretty amazing situation to where the consumer, meaning who's watching it, can earn crypto. The creator can earn crypto, and the platforms that it's on can earn crypto. So we've just created a multi-pronged revenue stream in an already abundant industry, in the industry of content.
And let me tell you something. I never thought that we were so close to this reality.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you the whole story, but okay. I was over a friend of mine's. I was over his house, and he's talking about I forgot the name of it. It was like this no vision glasses, right?
Okay.
That you use, and he told me he bought it. It was like mad expensive. And I was like, is it really that different? Because I had one before, the one that you plug in the phone, like one of the first ones.
Yeah,
like you put the device, and then you connect your phone and you can use it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I have had that, but it was a good experience. But I could see all around, but it wasn't
That's
that
right.
realistic. And he was like,
Yeah.
man, you gotta see this one. And I was like,
Hmm.
really? And he was like, trust me, I have tried like everything on this thing, and everything's so realistic. And he told me
Amazing.
that if I'm not gonna say the website because I can't, but he told me he visited a website and
Uh,
it was so realistic that he was in shock. And I was like,
Scary.
wow. And
Yeah.
he's telling me all of this. And I was like, wow, this is so close to our reality. It's not like the future. It's not like 10 years
Right.
ahead,
That's
It's
right.
like right there.
It's here. It's here. So we see, and that's the beauty of where we are right now. And that's to everybody on this line. We're so early into crypto. And one of the things that continues kind of the cycle of life, it's innovation. And it's the mindset of individuals who, to a degree, you have a choice to become a producer or remain a consumer. And so in this regard, we want to be the producer. And in that space, we have the opportunity, all of us do actually, the opportunity to allow innovation and to create new innovations and new technologies to further expand the industry. And I think that's where we are. We've been working on, and I can't wait to announce this at some point. But even down the pike, the patent to this particular process and the way that we continue to develop it and evolve. And I'll tell you what, soon enough, we're going to be able to share with you and to show you exactly what we're talking about. And so we're fired up right now. We got some of the best in the business, with their hands on it to develop and create. And Terry is the tech guy. Like, he's a tech genius to a degree. He puts his tech mind on things. I'm this guy. I'm the one that can do this. But the actual technology, that's Terry's lane. And the way that we've been able to discuss and kind of create what we feel would be that next level of opportunity in this. We feel good about it, man, and cannot wait to share. You will see what we have coming up, and it's pretty exciting.
You were talking about it, and I was remembering. I think I even mentioned this with you before. I did see a movie back in the days. It was like about this futuristic movie,
Uh-huh.
and the person would wake up and she had to like watch the TV, like do something on it, so she could
Okay.
earn money to like eat the meals,
How
live.
about that?
And I
Uh-huh.
was like, man, this. But every time we talk about this, I feel like, wow, I used to hear this and be like, man, when I'm old and I see these cars flying around and all
I
these
know,
things,
right?
how it's gonna be. But no, it's reality. And that's
It's a
kind of
reality.
scary.
Of course. Time doesn't wait for any of us, man. Before you know it, the things that were kind of considered visionary or revolutionary back in the day, now all of a sudden you can see it. It's coming, and we haven't even scratched the surface yet. That's the scary part.
And I'm sure it's gonna be like I love. I can say I love, but I do love to listen and to understand about it.
Hmm.
Politics and governments and all of
Hmm.
that. Once you understand that, you know that everything that's going on today with the World Economic Forum and
Sure.
everything that's happening today. I feel like they're actually saying this even before it happens, right? But I feel like we're being part of the fourth revolution, and I feel like it's gonna come just like COVID did. Nobody expected, and it changed
It's here
everything.
for
And,
sure.
and people were like, were in shock, and people didn't know how to react. But I feel
Yeah.
like that's gonna happen, but with technology,
Yes.
and it's gonna kick like AI. We already see that it's gonna like get a lot of people to lose their jobs. Like that's
Coming.
guaranteed. Like
Yeah.
like I'm
Yeah.
in shock with what you can do. So in the future, everything's going towards that, and especially if you look at other topics as well, like about like governments and all, like it makes sense that they would want to control us. So what's the
Mm.
best way of controlling us than making us be in this virtual reality? That's why I
True.
know Bitcoin will never die. That's why I know this is the future.
That's
Just like
right.
when I was young and people used to tell me the internet is the future. And my father
I
was
know.
like, no, you got to go to
No way.
college. You
That's
gotta
right.
play video games because that's not going to make you money, right?
Exactly.
Now we see
Exactly.
something totally different. We see kids with 14 years old making more money than their
Oh
parents,
yeah. Oh
right?
yeah.
So we see this whole new level of information and new culture, put it like
For
that.
sure. For sure. No, it's a
HTN,
reality.
come up and say something. Do not wait for me to stop talking because I am excited today. So please come up.
HTN. Come on in.
Wow, you gentlemen was and engaged, so I didn't want to break the conversation.
All good. Come on in. We need you.
All right.
Empress was just here. I was gonna bring her up, but then I guess she got dropped down. But she should be back here soon. Our
So,
other staff.
Michael, I
Yes.
have a I have some curiosity that you might be able to answer me.
I hope so.
All right. Um, I'm all big about marketing and such.
Yes.
I know that within your circle and Terry's circle, you have a lot of connections that you are able to bring into the project
Mhm.
to give it validity. What
Yes.
other method do you going to use? How long are you staying with CytoPro, and when are you going to spread your wing and fly to other platforms?
That's a great question. As a matter of fact, I have a multi-pronged approach to that. First off, and I appreciate you bringing that up. First off, I am very, very, very humbled of the fact that we're on CytoPro. The fact that we're on that and the fact that we've grown from, initially when I first came to Saitama in July of 2021, the commitment that was made to the community, the commitment that was made to building and being a part, or just offering the value that we felt we could offer, right? To bring in some of these connections, bring in some of these relationships for the sake of the growth and development of the community. That's why I'm so in love with the community and the relationships that have been built, even with the development team, the dev team who has, I have tremendous respect for the Saitama development team just because, and you mentioned it a little earlier, HD, and we were talking in regards to the things that you have an opportunity to see the strength in an individual. You get a chance to see the strength in an individual or in a company, a project, during the toughest of times. And one of the things that I have great respect for is that we've had an opportunity, all of us on the line right here, we've had an opportunity to see kind of the very humble beginnings with Saitama. But at the same time, we've got a chance to even see the heights because we witnessed and were a part of an all-time high with Saitama. At the same time, we've also been a part of the decline. And here's where you really see the truest and the probably the most meaningful part of character is how people react and how they respond during the tough times. And one thing that I always had, even though I was working in the community and doing things or creating whatever necessary relationships we could create during that process, I always had my eye on the dev team. I always had on the Saitama dev team, always had my ear on the dev team. And everything that I've seen and everything that I've heard, especially during the tough time, has always been about vision and keeping the focus, keeping the mindset of accomplishing the goal, developing the platforms and these utilities that we're experiencing now, these opportunities that we're experiencing now and more to come is all because the leadership, the mindset, the focus of the Saitama dev team, they stayed on course, they stayed focused. Everything's never perfect. However, the focus and the mindset. So when you get a chance to witness that, when you get a chance to see that, and not only as now a consumer being on the platform, but also now being a producer on the platform and to grow with the company and to now be, in my opinion, an extension of the company. We're not a new company or a separate company, so to speak. We're an extension in my heart. We're always the wolf pack. We are always connected in that regard. So I wanted to address that part of it to know that the anchor of Vision Token, the anchor is in SATA Pro. And the anchor, in my opinion, where we stand right now, we ain't even thinking about going nowhere else. I want to see Sata Pro dominate the industry. And if we could be a part of it in this capacity, if we could be, an area of great opportunity with building that and helping to support that, that's where I want to be. I want to look in the news. I want to look on Google. I want to look at all of these outlets. And as they're reporting how powerful Sata Pro is, I want to be a part of that growth, just like all of us. I want to be there. So to me, I don't even see myself, and we see vision on another platform like that. So I'm excited. So if I spread my wings, if we spread our wings, believe me, Sata Pro gonna fly with us. How about that? So I feel good about that. That's how I see it and I feel it.
I am sure about that. I want to bring somebody up before we go on the question. Empress in the house. What's up?
Empress is here.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Such a
Empress, you're everywhere.
Hi, Junior. Hi, Michael.
Hey.
And who is this lovely avatar we have here?
That's HTN.
Is it shit? Who is it?
Whatever, Empress. You've seen my avatar before. Don't act like you don't know who I am.
That voice sounds really familiar. It sounds just like my sister Han.
That's possible. That's very possible.
I don't know who that is, but
very possible.
Michael, we have a question from Sherry, which was, when do you think Watch Earn will start?
That's a great question. Hello, Miss Sherry. So we are in the process at the moment. And one thing about tech, especially tech to this degree, is before we even institute, this technology to a point to where we actually have functioning watch to earn feature, we must do a multitude of testing. And so as now it's being built, it's being developed literally as we speak. Right. And so one of the things that I know of is within the next week, maybe 2 weeks, we'll at least have the wireframe to where you'll be able to see at least the components of what will make this work and the areas that we can promote, or at least that we can share, so that you can see visually what that is. However, this is myself, and I'm sure Terry feels much the same. But before we even consider putting any dates on anything in regards to that, the mindset that we have is we want to test and test. And when we feel good about it, we're going to test it again. And then when we feel even better about it, we're probably going to test it again. So we're going to test and test to make sure that this is absolutely flawless, absolutely to the place to where we feel super confident to releasing this to the masses. So I don't know exactly that answer, but just know that when it is time, it is going to be ready to fly.
And I'm sure it's something out very easy, because when you connect blockchain technology and earn, you got to be very careful, because we don't want
absolutely
people earning.
No doubt about it.
Because
exactly. And because of that, and you're exactly right, security is of the utmost importance. Because when you're talking about, again, like you mentioned, blockchain and money flowing back and forth and those things, security is at the highest level of priority. So as, again, we test the functionality just to make sure that things move in the way that we want it to move. On top of that, we have to make sure it's at the highest level of security as well. So even that takes time. So trust and believe, when it's ready, it will be super ready, more than ready. I'm ready.
HTN, Empress, if you guys have any questions or want to make any statements, feel free. I'm trying to go over. We have so many questions here. Thank you, guys. This is actually good, because we keep us going on directions. When are we getting Telegram group? Do we have it already, Michael?
I get that question all the time, and let me be completely transparent. First of all, anybody that knows me, you already know. And if you got my hands on something having to do anything, that's why I'm not on the tech team. So even Telegram itself, what it takes to actually run the Telegram effectively, and I'll just say this on this line, what it takes to run it effectively, I know from a time standpoint, I won't be able to run it that way. And I know Terry, the same situation. What we're looking to do, just for this. What we're looking to do is I may even hire someone to actually that we trust, that we can train, that whatever. We will hire someone to be more of a full-time, engagement, and to make sure that that Telegram is running right. Because I also know that Telegram, if not effectively run properly, could turn into a mess as well. So honestly, I'm not as anxious to start a Telegram just to have a Telegram. However, someone did have a great idea, and they did it. They did a vision group, and it's called a visionary. Oh my God, this is gonna be terrible. They set it up. It's called Vision. Does anybody know what you call it? It's called Visionary. So it's a visionary group. What is it? You found it, right? And they did a great job too.
I'm scrolling for it right now. It's on Twitter.
It's
Twitter community.
It is.
Dunks actually sent me an invitation.
Dunks is the man.
Right now. Dunks is the man. Number 2 DJ of all times.
My man, 100 grand.
So I do agree with you on that on Telegram. Me, I don't use Telegram.
Yeah.
For the reason that I don't trade on my cell phone device, but just for my psychological, I don't like clicking on any links, because when you're using a phone that you get comfortable with, and then when you're on your computer and you might have a bet. I have made mistakes before because I got home late, very tired, and my mind wasn't just functioning 100%. And I went on a different account and traded, which I shouldn't have done it. So I don't like to get the habit of like clicking on links. So not even on my phone, I don't click on like links. But I would totally understand that because I don't use Telegram because it's very easy to lose money when you. Telegram and Discord, it's something crazy that anybody can get in touch with you. They get your contact, send you a message. They will go to you with a nickname, say Vision Token support, and then they'll be like, "I'm from Vision Token. Do you need help? Send you seed phrases and all." And
exactly.
And new investors, doesn't matter how many times we say it. New investors, they might click, they might say
exactly.
Empress, me and ACN, like, I don't know how many times we got a message on our DM back in the days, like, oh, I lost my token because I thought I was talking to Russ. I'm like, what's the nickname? It's like,
that's right.
It was like something close to it, but it wasn't it,
Saitama Guru with 3 U's or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
100 followers, and people be like, yeah, but I thought it was him. I'm like, really? But I
that's right.
Because I talked to him 3 weeks ago and it was the same. Yeah, it was the same scammer. No matter how many times we say it, unfortunately, everybody is not there to hear that information at the same time. And for those who know, it sounds like old news. It's like, really, here we go again. Yes, it's necessary. You have to remind people all the time. Be careful who you're chatting with. Don't ever give anyone your seed phrase. If they ask for it, it's a scammer, block them immediately, if not sooner.
Exactly.
I did find that group, guys, on Twitter. It's called the Visionaries Hangout.
Yes. Come hang out with that. I trust that group. I trust who set it up. Mr. Dunks put that time in. Yeah, Dunks on Dunks, my guy. He set that up. So please come in and join, and the trusted ones are there in that. So that's where we are. So yes, for now, that's it. So again, as we're continuing to build and develop, the platform, I'm not saying Telegram is out of the question or Discord is out of the question. It's just for now, it's not the main priority for us. And when we do set those things up, which they will come, we will have very dedicated team supporting and running that, trusted team supporting and running those things. So it's coming.
Does that mean people cannot get in touch with you guys because they don't have a Telegram?
Yeah, no. If first of all, if you see my inbox right now, my Twitter inbox right now, I'm surprised Twitter has not shut me down because there's so many messages in that thing. But I think for now, if there's any questions, I think that group there's very reliable people in the Visionaries group that was set up. So if there's something to guess, I would say that if you had a question or something or concern, you can definitely put that there and inbox me. I get through them when I can. And in that regard, we'll be able to get back to people in a reasonable amount of time.
But as soon as everything's working, you should have a Telegram group,
Yes,
and you should have somebody taking care of that. I agree with
absolutely,
that strategy because, like you
absolutely,
said, it can become a big mess and like throw away investors because somebody's not answering or because somebody answers something wrong. But
exactly.
as long as you plan on doing that, which I don't use Telegram, for me it doesn't matter. I like
Yeah,
Twitter. Go on Twitter,
yeah,
like, yo, I got
that's
a
fine.
question.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, that's me. Everybody's different.
No, I get it. I'm much the same, actually. I'm much the same.
Uh, we have a question. What's your roadmap for 2023? What are the notable milestones we should look forward in 2023?
Oh, that's awesome. So, I mean, first of all, of course, if you go onto our website, you can go on to Vision Token, VZZN Token.io, and our actual roadmap is there in the white paper. So, literally, step by step, kind of phase by phase, where we are, our roadmap is there. So, we could go on it and actually look through it, and we could share a few things with you in regards to that. But I'm really excited about where we are right now because here's one thing that I want to make sure that we're clear on is this environment, that we're building. One of the things that we're careful on, Terry and I talk about it a lot, is, our goal here is not to be a hype token and to hinge our growth on a new announcement or to hinge our growth on a lot of external factors or forces. Right, we want to grow internally, and one of the things that I'm excited about is the fact that we are a utility token. We are a utility token as opposed to more on the excitement side of things. Because what's going to be exciting is the implementation of our utility, and what's going to be exciting is the actual tangible results that we feel we can bring to the marketplace. And obviously, with the connections that we have and being able to get into the environments that we're able to get into, it's going to create just mass recognition of kind of who we are and what we're looking to do. And so I think all of the elements that are connected to extreme growth, I believe we have it. And one of the things that I've often said, and if you look at phase one, here's honestly where I feel we've done the fair launch already. The website, obviously that's there, right? And then the social media creation, definitely we have that, and we'll continue to improve on that. One thing that I want to share with you in this is the marketing campaign. The marketing campaign, which I can't go into great detail at the moment. I am probably the most fired up about all of this with the marketing campaign. And within the marketing campaign, the way that we have it, we're pulling out all the stops on this one, the marketing campaign. But one thing that I have said from the very beginning, Junior, you may remember this, Empress, HTN, y'all may remember this. If you ever heard me say, and anybody that's listening to me now, but if you've ever heard me speak in any capacity, in any portion of my journey here, one thing that I think you've heard me say consistently is that no matter how powerful a utility is, no matter how powerful even the market is, I 100% believe, and I've seen it happen already, so I know I'm not spitting an opinion. This is an actual fact. I believe that the strongest, the most powerful utility is the community. The most powerful utility is the community. And everything else, it enhances, it adds to, but the most powerful utility is the community. And one of the things that I am priding myself on right now is I want to revolutionize the community building aspect of building our infrastructure. And a part of the marketing plan is the very specific, the very deliberate, and the very practical use of building the community around what we're doing. And I have a complete game plan that actually requires technology. So in essence, it's so elaborate that I have another entire tech team building the community building platform, the tech platform for community building that we have. And I cannot wait to share that and show you how that's going to be. So how about this? I'll give you a hint. Imagine building a community so strong and just think mindset. You want to talk about vision? Let me give you a little bit of vision. Here's the vision of this. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Look, I almost forgot. Wait a minute. You did that, Ember? You just triggered. Yeah, let me show you. When we talk about vision, And I got to put my visionary glasses on, man. Let me show you this.
Is that the Michael from
Man, well, let me turn these. For those that don't know, I got to give you the visionary glasses when I start talking about vision like this. These the visionary glasses, huh? What we got there? Y'all see them? This is the visionary glasses. Come on. That's how we doing it.
He's got vision. Let's go.
I'm gonna put some music on for your entry.
Yes, gotta get you my vision glasses. You said vision, I had to show you that. That's what we doing over here. These will be custom for the visionaries in the team too. I'm gonna get some customary vision glasses. All of us gonna be wearing these things. Can you imagine 20, 30,000 of us in a convention center with these glasses on?
My God.
It's on the way. It's on the way. Trust me. So when I talk about this, when I talk about understand community and the value of community. Sonia, love her. She is so awesome. When you talk about the value of community, understand this. Imagine building a community where you actually build your own economy inside of it. So right now, from what I have seen, and again, this is just my own personal experience in my journey in cryptocurrency, which, hey, 2 years, just over 2 years, right? What, July 2021? Is that 2 years yet? July 2021, barely 2 years, right? That's when I came into crypto. What I have seen and experienced so far is, and I'm not just saying, I'm saying in all of crypto, the things that I've studied in crypto, when it comes to community, I realized that there is a lot of excitement in communities for external factors, external things, right? An external thing, for instance, is a bull run. We're excited about a bull run. We're excited. We've experienced a bit of a bull run. If you were here back in July, we experienced the bull run. However, a bull run is unpredictable for the most part. For the most part, it is unpredictable. It is not duplicatable, which means you can't just snap your finger and a bull run comes, right? So that's an external factor. Certainly, we want a bull run. Certainly, we're excited about a bull run. A new utility is also an external factor, right? Because the utility, you have to wait until it's developed. You have to wait until announcements come out, even these new announcements. So we do get excited, and you can watch the responses of certain things when certain things are announced. You can watch the responses when there's new news that comes from something. And certainly we're all excited when there's a bull run, but those are unpredictable external factors. And I know that in big business, I've been in business 25 years, financial business, 25 years. And I know that around anything, any product, any service, anything, the most powerful factor, it has to be a system around it. It has to be a system of building the community around it, right? That's why they hire these influencers or sponsors. It has to be something to engage the masses. So when you consider that in crypto, what I have observed, this is my observation, right? And I have vision glasses, so I can observe in a deeper fashion, right? So this is my observation. If you build something, when you're talking about to sustain, when you're talking about predictable growth, when you're talking about long-term sustainable growth, you must have a system that's designed to invoke growth, provoke growth, and sustain growth. And the system is predictable. Why do you need a system? A system, again, if you want to build anything big that you want to build, you have to have a system. I can prove that. If I had time to talk, I could prove that. If you want to build something small just to be excited about, you don't need a system for that. But if you wanted something big, system. I'll give you an example with a restaurant. Anybody ever ate at McDonald's? Anybody ever seen a McDonald's? Think about this. A system, not the best food in the world, not the best, most nutritious food in the world. However, they have one of the most powerful systems, business systems in the world. And right now, so powerful, a multi-billion-dollar company is run by senior citizens and teenagers. Why? The system is that strong. Why is it all over the place? Why is the frying machine always on the left? everywhere you go. Why? System, system. And when you consider what a system does, and you can build an environment around it. My kids, when they were little, man, their eyes don't even have to be open. And they can sense when a McDonald's is coming somewhere. I don't know how they do that. Like, what kind of a system is that, right? Is that powerful? So when you consider building something big, and I want to bring that level of system approach to building our community, our visionary community, to a place to where we've actually created and established our own economy. And when I say that, I am talking about to the place to where you could create an environment to where it's not totally dependent on a bull market, which a bull would happen. A bull would be exciting, right? You don't have to depend on new news or new utility to come in to create excitement and energy and growth and value.
Especially if you have a token that it is new with a low market cap and low number of holders, then
Exactly.
that's when your bull run can be before the Bitcoin bull run.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Well, you got it. That is exactly right. And that's one of the things that I want to make sure that we understand. And when I get a chance to really teach on this and really expound on this concept here of building a sustainable, predictable, sizable growth when it comes to community, I think this will be a very eye-opening conversation. And the reason I know this is because I've done this before. And the exciting part about it is it's been tested already. I know it works. We just need to implement it. So my position in all of this is really focusing on building the community and really focusing on building outreach and expansion in emerging markets, and then surrounding it with the technology, surrounding it with all the avenues that we can make this thing work. So we're just going through the process right now of a beginning company, a beginning token. We're going through the startup phase. We're a startup, so we're starting up. But when you see this and when you really understand what we're talking about, this is where it's going to get really exciting. And I can't wait to share.
Guys, you guys are on fire today. I cannot keep up with the comments and the questions.
Shoot.
Let me show something. Hold on.
What you got
This
there?
is where we are right here. See? Look what we have to go.
Holy Lord. Wow.
Right.
Oh, that's exciting. That's engagement.
Yeah. Is there any additional use case for Vision Token? Is this backed by Saitama Token? I seen in the website there's the word Saitama buyback and burn. Is there any connection between them?
That's a great question. Absolutely. So obviously one of the things that we are very appreciative again to, number one, Saitama, the dev team, but number two, the community. We are committed in any capacity that we can grow, we can build, we can, as we move, right? We want to create the environment that also Saitama has the opportunity as well to reap the benefits of our growth, because we support each other. We're the family, so we support each other. So we do have a buyback and burn. So that means that every there's a portion of what we have. If you look in our white paper, there's a portion of every sale, every buy, that a portion of that goes back to Saitama, which is pretty exciting too. As a matter of fact, that wallet, that buyback and burn wallet, man, I want to overflow that thing so much. I want us to be so big until that wallet in Saitama, the buyback and burn that we have, that is connected to Saitama, man, I want to overflow that thing so much till those guys don't even know what to do with all that goodness. That's what we want, that goodness.
I love the buyback burn wallets.
Yeah.
Many don't realize, because right now the market is not so good and the tokens are not the big value. But then, once we hit the bull run and once the market is pumping, then those same small amount of tokens will be huge amount of tokens, right?
Very much so.
You're gonna be able to have a big impact on SATA Pro and on the ecosystem because of those burns. And
that's exactly right. Everybody wins.
That's commitment right there, because that's a good key point. And you said one thing that I said this week or last week maybe. I've been saying this for the past 2 months now. I have told everybody, I was like, we have had enough of the bear market, right? So we cannot not blaming, but we cannot keep expecting and waiting only on the devs, because back to Saitama, the community. Me, you, Empress, HCN, Ross, all the devs. Yes, because they are part of the community as well. And they did the work as devs as well. But we, the community, went out there, invited friends, invited families, invited everybody, and we made the prices pump.
That's what it is.
I remember I did a count, and I invited, I think it was 42 people to Saitama, like
amazing.
2021. Have I invited any in 2022? One. And it was a bear market, but I know I wasn't doing my part, so I cannot blame anybody because I'm not doing my part. So I've been telling people, man, we got to get back on track. We got to, let people know, not because we want to make our bags bigger, but let me tell you something. I only invest on the projects that I trust.
That's exactly right.
I might get wrong once in a while, it might happen, but I only invest on projects that I trust.
Yeah.
And I only invest on a project that I trust. I gotta look at the big picture. I'm in for the long term. I'm not in for like next month. So
that's right.
If a project is doing movements and it's growing and it's doing what it has to do, and we have the devs who are docs, which like you are, that helps a lot.
This is me.
Absolutely.
All that with the community, that's what it takes. The community is the biggest role ever. When I was in SHIB before ShibaSwap.
Yeah.
I only stayed there. Stayed there because of the community. I was like, this project is, oh my God, where's this dev? He's been out for like 2.5 months and nobody knows where he is.
That's
but
right.
Then the community was like, let's stick together, let's wait. And I was like, man, I trust this guys, let me wait with them. And then pay back. So this is what we have to do. We have to go back. You touched on a very good key point.
Love it.
You can do the biggest revolutionary idea in crypto, yet you won't be able to make your project do 1,000%.
Exactly.
That's the truth. You gotta get on the bull market in order for you to do 1,000, 10,000.
Sure thing.
Right?
Sure thing. Well, you hit on something, Junior Flow, and I want to make sure that I elaborate on this because I believe it wholeheartedly, and you just mentioned it. The fact of the matter is, I was the other day, and I told everybody who, I still do Zoom meetings with my family and close friends. We do Zoom about this stuff, our personal Zooms, which I even like to invite some of you guys on there if you like, personal Zooms with my family and friends in regards to this vision. And one of the things that I believe so wholeheartedly in, and I shared this with them, I said one morning I woke up, this was a couple of mornings ago, not too long ago, I woke up and I looked in the mirror and I was looking for my face and I didn't see my face. Do you know what I saw when I looked back? When I looked in that reflection, do you know what I saw?
What?
Man, I saw a bull looking back at me. I didn't see me. I saw a bull. Now, hey, granted, maybe it was because it's first thing in the morning, I look like a bull anyway. But the mindset was, why do we wait for a bull market? Be the bull. We are the bull. I'm the bull. So start running. So every single day, just like you just mentioned, how many people are you sharing your belief with? How many people are you inviting? Are you engaging in regards to what you believe this is? Crypto, Saitama, vision, whatever you believe it is. If your belief is high, your activity is high. When your belief is strong, guess what? Your convictions are strong. So if you really believe in it, share it. It's like love. What good is it if you keep it to yourself? Give it away. Give it away. So in this regard, if we believe in this community, if we believe in this environment, share it. And that's what you become. You become the bull. So one of the monikers in our community is be the bull. Be the bull. So vision in this regard, our mindset is we're going to be the bull. We don't wait for the bull market. The bull market is going to help, of course. And we want the bull market, but we're not going to sit around and wait for it. Guess what we're going to be? We're going to be the bull. So, they say grow something and go make it happen. Well, grow some horns and bull horns and let's make it happen. Be the bull. And I'm actually going to have images made. I actually wanted an artist to make a picture of me looking in the mirror. And a bull is the reflection looking back. I want to see that image. Be the bull. That's the moniker of the
bull coming out of his nose.
That's right. That's right. Be the bull. Be the bull.
This is the third question from this person, so she's very interested on Vision Token. I can tell.
Nice.
I think that's a he, but that's just my opinion.
All right.
For this lovely person.
This is an awesome person.
Yes.
What's the question?
As per the roadmap, data beta and deploy on phase 3, the DApp launch and the phase 4, then what's the benefit for initial investors at this initial stage of Vision till the app launch?
What's the benefit? The benefit, which is a great question. The benefit is being early. You know, the benefit is being at the foundational phase of our development, which means when you're here, you have the opportunity to be a part and be engaged with the community. And as these apps and as these utilities are being developed and being deployed, the fact that you're here early, it positions you to maximize your opportunity with the community, maximize the opportunity even with your investment. Because as we continue to evolve, which is moving pretty quickly, as we continue to evolve, you have the opportunity, because I look at it like this. When would you rather be a part of Apple? When they first started talking about growing the apple, or after they already took a bite of the apple? In this regard, let's be a part of it early and grow with us. So the community development aspect of it, this is a great time to be a part of any project that has real merit, any project that has real potential and has real commitment by the leadership and the community. The best time to be a part of anything in that capacity is early.
Let me add on to that.
Sure.
I was actually looking here at the charts, but let me tell you something.
You still do that? Look at charts? Who does that anymore?
I only look at the charts when I'm going live because, you know,
it's important.
That I don't look at it whatsoever. I don't even go on my wallets. I don't check it.
It's
That's right.
been a while.
And,
That's right.
I've been checking here, so we have around the 300K market cap.
Awesome.
And I don't know how many holders. Can I check the holders here? Hold on.
The last time I looked at it, which was a while ago, we were over 500.
Oh, that's a good number.
We're over 500.
Okay, so the main part which I look for in projects, I don't invest on Bitcoin. Why? Because if I put my money in Bitcoin, in order for me to double my money, in order for Bitcoin to do 100%, that means billions and billions and billions of dollars got to come in, right? Mm-hmm. So if I'm looking as an investor's point of view, if I want to profit. So if I'm looking to profit, I want low market cap and I want low number of holders. Why? Because when I have low market cap, right now, Vision Token is at 300K market cap.
Yes.
197. Mm-hmm. So once it's 600K, which is one buy can make that go to 600 or 1 million.
Of course.
Once it's 600K, I'm already on 100% on profit.
Yep.
So I love projects with low market cap, but
for sure.
Why don't I invest in many then? Because there's a lot of projects with market cap. Because I always tell people I got a to-do checklist. One of them is if it has a great community. That you mentioned before, that's the number one thing I look for.
Absolutely.
If it doesn't have other things, but it has a great community, then I might stick to it. But if it has everything else, but it doesn't have a great community, I'm out. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
So the community, the market cap, the number of holders, the devs, if they are doxed or not, if we know who they are, you know, what they do. So those are definitely good key points. And that's what's good about being early. You're going to profit a lot more.
For sure.
I've seen projects, not in a bear market, but in a bull market doing thousands of % with like weeks, you know, because he has a low market cap.
Yeah.
You don't have to put your hands off. Just cut me off and come in.
Junior.
I thought you were doing like Mr. Spock or something from Star Trek.
For a minute there, just to get your attention. Actually,
I just got smacked by Star Wars here.
One question I wanted to ask you, Mr. Saitama Builder.
Me?
The other night when we were having our AMA, I wanted to ask you, but we didn't have the time at the time. But now we have the time.
What you got?
one of the important things I look for, when deciding whether I'm going to invest in a new token or not is, I'd like to know a bit about their core values and what is it that they are planning to do to give back, to help humanity. What is Vision's plan when it
Good
comes to
Such a
giving
great
back?
question. Love that question. As most of you may or may not know, one of the biggest driving forces of this even being a thing, meaning me even being in this position to even want to put myself and my life into this level of commitment. Because quite honestly, I don't have to. You understand what I mean? I don't have to. We can kind of go off into the sunset for the most part and enjoy the flow or the fruits of what has come over the course of life up to this point. But one of the biggest driving forces of me and who I am, and now also being partnered with Terry Briggs, one of the most powerful conversations that we often have is what is our impact? The impact, the movement of impact. Now, if you've seen this already, let me just give you an example. I'm glad you brought this up, Miss Empress. Glad you brought this up. You saw this too. You know that even building and growing with Saitama, one of the things that was a big push for us was impact. Just to give you an example, the impact. Do y'all remember that Christmas drive, that toy drive that was done year before last?
Yes, sir.
That toy drive.
Not only do I remember, I was there, and that's where
Exactly
when
right.
I got to meet you two.
Thousands of toys where, I mean, Terry's going to get that video. He put that together and created this connection in this environment. But one of the biggest things, we've done that with the toy drive. We fed hungry. There's been people like that. We've done that. This is well before a Vision Token.
Yes.
Things like that have been happening. So one of the greatest probably feelings of fulfillment that we have here is the impact, which means I want to create the environment to where we're getting people scholarships. I want to get kids to college, right? I know what that feels like. I know what that is. I want to get people to college. I want to help families. And when I say I'm speaking as the team. It's not just me, it's the team. So yes, we're going to get this token moving. Yes, we're going to get all these wonderful things happening. But this place right here, this subject of impact, this is what it's all about. I want people fed. I want people dressed. I want people educated. All of these things that we plan to plant our flag to be impactful. Because one thing we want is, I had a mentor to say to me a long time ago, and this stuck with me even as a kid, kind of growing up in business. When I say kid, young in business. But he said, Michael, what would you rather be? Now, I'm a broke kid at this time in business, right? Just started. He said, what would you rather be? Would you rather be successful? And of course, I'm like, yeah, I want to be successful. He said, would you rather be successful or would you rather be significant? Which one? Would you rather be successful or would you rather be significant? And I was so young and dumb at the time, I didn't even know the difference between the two. I was like, I want to be successful. Well, he said, successful is private. Successful is personal, right? That's a personal accomplishment. But significance is not only bringing people with you to success, but well after you're gone, the success or the significance that you leave behind, that's what's generational. And so in my mind, almost in every move that I make, it is always about significance. And to me, significance just means what you're able to do to bring others with you to success and whatever that means in the environment. So impact is a absolute, I almost can't even put it into words how strong of the conversations Terry and I have when it comes to what we want to do from an impact standpoint. So yes, vision is the token, but the impact that vision will leave, and through that, that's what this is about. That's ultimately what this is about. It's going to happen in a major way. So here's the fun part. As a part of the community, as a part of the visionary community, can you imagine we're even going to have committee and community meetings on where can we put some goodness? Where else can we plant our flag to create impact in other environments? We're going to have actual talks about that. Let's do it.
Michael, I'm sorry, by the way, when I did laugh, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the comments because I'm trying to read the comments so I can bring it up the questions.
Pretty fast, huh?
And I just thought this was funny because he just said, Telegram is a place for easy scam. And then he goes, please put the link of the group. I thought that was funny. I'm sorry.
That is funny. Please put the link in the group somehow, somewhere.
Guys, 9 likes. Come on, are you kidding me?
That was a long time ago. The last time I looked at it, it was 21. So
Nice.
who has not yet smashed that like button? There's no time like the present.
We're gonna do the giveaways, so make sure that you hit the like button. Also, make sure that you like and hold on, let me show which one it is. Make sure that you like and retweet this tweet right here.
Which one?
The one that says "We're live." That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, you mean the only one that I didn't retweet yet? Okay, hold on. I'm coming. Hold on.
You're tagged on it.
I'm coming. I'm busy. I'm live on Junior Flow's show right now. I don't have time to be tweeting.
We're gonna do one of the giveaways we're gonna do on this tweet. So make
Wait
sure
for
that
me.
you like and retweet. No, we're not gonna do it like right now. Just letting you know. Okay, let me see if we got more questions. Thank you for the questions, guys. By the way, some awesome questions, right? They being some technical questions. I like when people ask technical questions because that means they're into the topic.
I love it.
Your garage is on fire tonight, man. I mean, seriously. I think that's somebody's alt
You
account.
said that I
don't know
looking
who you
at my
are,
screen.
but I'm sure I know who you are, if you know what I mean. Trouble.
Vision glasses. I hear a lot about. We're getting them. I'm telling you, we're getting these custom made, and it's going to be a fixture in our community. Our vision glasses. You can press the button. They do all kinds.
Our buddy here got the 4th question.
Nice.
Roadmap seems good. How many people working in the team of Vision? And is there any previous project experience for them before?
Man, what a great question, whoever that is. Absolutely. One of the things that's coming, I can give you a little bit of this, a little bit. And here's another thing that you're going to hear from us. If we actually verbalize it, trust me, it's happening already, right? If we actually say it, one thing that we're not doing is we're not going to overpromise and underdeliver, and we're certainly not going to put anything out just to get people excited, right? And then put that kind of pressure on us. When we're ready, we will be ready in that regard. And when we're ready to talk, that's when we will talk. So when this comes, one of the things that we're going to display, which is a great question who just asked that. One of the things that we're soon going to display is we have an advisory board. And this advisory board is made up of very high level tech, very high level business, and very high level of opportunity of people who are in very strategic places in the marketplace out there. So when we talk and when we express what we're doing and how we're doing it, you're going to visually be able to see on our website, which is happening soon. You'll be able to visually see who our advisory board is, and you'll be able to see their resumes, their bios of exactly what they're doing and what they have done. So when you ever are to think of who's behind this, you'll be able to see faces. Everybody's fully doxed. You'll be able to see faces. And yeah, this is not a dev team. This is an advisory board of some of the best in the business in their respective places. So yes, that was a great question, and I can't wait to share that with you. Also, something else that's coming down the pike very soon, working on it right now, we're going to have our website and white paper in multiple languages. That's happening. We're having it in Spanish, Arabic. What's that?
Portuguese.
Okay, yes. Let me take a note. Let me write that down.
Yes, from Mr. Brazil over here.
Yes. So we will have those options in different languages. That's coming soon. And there's a very specific reason for that as well. We're also about to be completely incorporated. Vision, the corporation, is about to be enforced, as well as Vision Token LLC, so officially registered. So those business practices right? We're not going anywhere. This is a real situation right here.
Yeah,
And I'm really excited about that.
that brings a certain level of accountability as well. So
Exactly right. Exactly right. So we're building a business. We're building a brand. We're building a business, a for real long-term business. So this is something, and you'll see the elements of that.
Got a comment here for Empress. Damn, why Empress looks so hot today?
Oh, shoot. We need to turn
it's
our
because I
engines
live in
off.
Florida. Hello, Sunshine State. It's hot over here.
My goodness, that was what person said that? What's their name? Because they're the ones asking all the questions. Who did they ask?
Yeah, Yoga Rash. I think that's a man.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because I'm
But,
sweating.
we
Is
have a
that what it
question
is?
from Sherry. Michael, are you going to have reflections?
Yes, it's happening now. Those are happening right now. Reflections are happening right this second with Vision Token. Happening right now. And go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you said that, and then I did see on the white paper the percentage of the everything, right? So I think I want to bring that up so
Okay.
we can go over those things and why we talk about the reflections as well. So maybe we'll kill some questions.
Nice.
Let me go back up. Where was it? Guys, the white paper is on the website. The website's VZZN
Check it out.
Token.io. Okay, here it is, Michael. Tokenomics and distribution. That's a good key point right here.
Yup.
Circulation, supply, burn. The burn already happened. Is that it?
It did. That did happen. Yes. Yes.
Got 10% reserve, marketing, distribution. Any specific you want to touch on distribution, burn, or circulation? Anything? No, just go over.
Yeah. No, so one of the things that is coming soon, and I think you've heard that already from the Saitama dev team, it's pretty exciting. We're going to be a part of that staking situation as well. And
nice.
yeah, so that's coming soon. We're about to announce what our percentages would also be, which I'm very excited about that. Today is Thursday, right? We are 2.5 weeks old, a company where Token we launched 2.5 weeks ago, and to be able to soon have the ability to stake and at very competitive rates. I am really, really excited to announce that. So that's coming soon. So that's the SATA Pro platform. And once that's made available to all the tokens that are in the ecosystem, we're proud to be a part of that as well. So on top of reflections and all the things that are in our tokenomics, I am probably the most proud to be able to announce about staking. I think that's a very valuable asset that we'll be able to offer.
I'm really happy. I'm really happy that the Saitama developers decided to create the staking contracts as they did. When they originally started out, it was just for Saitama. And then for every other token, the intention was to have a separate contract for everyone. But I am so happy that they decided to structure it in this way so that, all of the partners and other tokens joining the ecosystem could also benefit from that. It took a little time to develop. I know some people were, when we're looking forward to something, we sometimes become impatient and antsy, and it's here. It's here. The staking platform is here now, and soon Vision will be a part of that. And man, these guys are doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. I heard Russ say something earlier today on one of the on what he was on. He was speaking on it of what staking actually could mean. Obviously right now, because the values of our things are low, which is great. It's a great time positioning wise, which is awesome. But there will come a time, again, we have to say not financial advice, but let's just say, let's have some vision. Let's have some vision right now. Let's have some vision. So with the thought of staking, when you consider staking, right now, now that takes some vision. What you just created takes some vision. So with the thought of what staking could mean, what it could mean is, let's just say, and Russell used the example of the possibility of, imagine a dollar as an example. Imagine a dollar. And let's just say, what the heck is that? A sunflower? Okay.
It's a dancing sunflower.
I see. So if you took a dollar and let's just say you were earning 1,000 tokens a day during this low phase. I'm just using that as an example. Let's say you earn 1,000 tokens a day, right? At the value it is right now, doesn't seem like very much, right? 1,000 tokens at the value it is right now, I mean, it's less than a penny, far less than a penny. But when you think what 1,000 tokens a day could look like at this accumulation when the price is at $1, can you imagine what the accumulation of that would be over the course of right now to the time frame that it would be? Staking is that powerful. That's retirement. You know, in the pure sense of the word, that's retirement opportunities. So staking is a very powerful opportunity, especially at the very early stages that we are right now, what that could mean as we continue to progress.
When are you playing? I'm just gonna say, I hope you're not planning on doing staking for a whole year. But staking is awesome. I love staking. I have done staking for a year. I regret it. I won't do it anymore because
that's a long time.
Time, and you
that's
might
a long
miss
time.
Chance
that's
to
right.
sell it, you know?
That's right. Be strategic.
3 months, 4 months.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna miss a bull run.
Absolutely.
In 3-4 months. So
that's exactly right.
Staking is awesome if you have like 4 months.
That's exactly right.
Perfect time. 6 months, good time. A year is too much.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree with that. But that's why, you know what, you bring up a good point too, and I hope you don't mind me elaborating on these points. But one thing that I find so valuable, and I want to make sure that we always continue to focus on this, is education. Is a lot of times, now my business, my financial business, it is about financial education. And the key component in all of this, and now that crypto is where it is and where I see it's headed, we have to include crypto in an entire financial plan. We have to include it now in a financial plan, a complete financial plan. Because I've said this before too. Let's just say right now, let's say tomorrow we wake up and it's a big bull market tomorrow. And all of a sudden, whatever your wallet is today, it's 10 times the size. It's 100 times the size. It's 1,000 times the size, whatever that is. Let me ask you a question. Now, all of a sudden, you've got strong 6-figure and 7-figure. Now what? Because without financial education, it also could be a disaster when all of a sudden you're bestowed with this tremendous new wealth, this tremendous new financial responsibility. And one of the things that I want to make sure we focus on, especially in the community, is we have to focus on education. You've got to know what to do with it. So even staking, there's strategy to that. Your overall financial plan, you've got to be under very clear focus of what your financial life would look like or needs to look like as you're accumulating this wealth, because it will come. When that bull market comes and all of a sudden your wallets are looking bullish, now what? That's the next question. We've got to be able to answer that. And I know I'm going to myself, this is also my push. This is my contribution as well in impact. I want to impact your thinking. I want to impact your strategy to help you to understand what a financial plan looks like, what a financial plan needs to include. And now that we're talking crypto, and now that has to be a part of the conversations, you need to know how to have a strategy. So vision is one thing, but execution is another. And I'll be careful to say this. Yes, we talk about vision, and you need to have the vision. And I'll tell you this, and I think people have heard this story before, but quickly, when I was younger, again, one of my mentors said, you know, the reason why you haven't ever hit your goals, Michael Thompson, you're always very clear on what you want to happen, meaning you always got very clear vision. You're very, very specific in what you want to accomplish, when you want to accomplish it, how you want to accomplish it. You're very specific. He says you have great vision, but you have a problem. and I see this, most people have this problem too. He said, your problem and the reason why you never hit your goals is because you're vision rich, but your execution poor. And so one of the things that we talk about is we're going to have vision, and it's great to have it, great to be clear, great to know what you want to do. But what you going to do tomorrow? That's the key. What steps are you taking so that you can accomplish your goal every single day working towards it? So when you have the vision, what's your plan of action? And that's the key. That's why knowledge is not power. Whenever you hear somebody say knowledge is power, please correct them, because that's not true. Knowledge alone is not power. Knowledge alone is empowerment. But the application of the knowledge, that's where the power is. And that's what I want people to understand. Don't just have vision. Like, no, have vision, but don't just have vision. Make sure you've got execution as well. That's the key to success. And make sure in order to execute properly, you have to have the right education. You got to have the right knowledge. And that's what we want to bring.
We did have a question on how's the update on CoinMarketCap. If you
Oh, great question.
CoinMarketCap is, oh my God.
Listen, I'm ready to put some bulls in my car and drive to the front door of CoinMarketCap and like, what the heck is taking our application so long? So our applications have already been submitted to CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. And people ask often, why aren't the values showing? Why aren't the vision value showing in their wallet? It's because the prices of the token, it's drawn in the wallet, it's drawn off of that exchange, CoinMarketCap, right? So once that application is approved, which we should be close to it, once that application is approved, then at that point, there's where you'll see the values in your wallet.
We know more than anyone because the Wolfpack waited so long for that CoinMarketCap listing. Oh my God.
My goodness.
Months.
We lived through that.
Yeah. So we're in the middle of it right now, but it's coming. That's right.
Somebody
Love you
said,
too, Paula.
I see on the white paper tokenomics buy and sell transfer 2%, 1%. Is that profitable on your side? What's your plan that you create tokenomics like that?
I don't understand the question. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Do y'all understand the question? I mean, I appreciate the question. I don't understand it. My brain is a little slower than most.
Is that
okay? I think
he's asking if the project is going to profit off the 2% and the 1%.
Is the project going to profit off the 2% and 1%?
Yeah, because he said I see the tokenomics buy and sell transfer 2% and 1%. Is that profitable on your side? I guess
because it's a small amount.
I got you. Oh, I see. Well, of course, and it's all volume. It's all volume based. I mean, obviously, the more profit volume you have in the positive, then obviously that number becomes. It's not the percentage. It's the percentage of what number, right? So the percentage may seem small, but if it's of a big number, then it's not small at all. To give you an example, if we're making $1 million in volume a day, and we're at 10%. I'm sorry, if we're at 2%, it's $20,000 a day. That's a pretty good day in any business. So from a profit standpoint, hey, that's my uncle just now. That was my uncle, my mom's younger brother, right there. That's my uncle right there.
I also want to give a special shout out.
I thought you said Uncle Michael was the youngest.
No. He's the youngest. This is the oldest brother. My mom had had 3 brothers and 4 sisters. And of the brothers, this uncle is the oldest of her brother.
He's the eldest. Okay.
He's
not old, but he's the eldest.
He's the eldest. That's exactly right. And he actually, growing up, this uncle right here, he actually, in my life, I grew up, I don't know my father. I don't know my father. But in my life growing up, the closest connection that I have in that space as a father who kind of took me in that way, that's this uncle right here.
Awesome.
William Thompson Jr.
Awesome. Don't make him cry on the other side.
That's a real thing.
Well, I don't know what the question is. When are the NFTs on sale? What NFTs?
So there is an element that we're working on that we will have a pretty exciting announcement in regards to the NFTs, and we do have some opportunities with that. And obviously, I can't elaborate on it much now because, like I said before, until things are done, by the time I say it, if I say it or Terry says it, these things are about to be announced. So because everything is not completely done yet with that, I won't say it, but just know, you know what I always say, and man, it's a real thing. It's on the way. It's on the way.
You guys are on fire, man. You guys know everything. Woo.
Yep.
With the
Yep.
slow market cap, it's easy to move millions of market cap on the bull run. Yes, low
I
market
get
cap,
that.
they
Yeah.
can make millions for
That is
sure.
exactly right. Well, we feel good about that. And again, we and that's a great point. I mean, obviously we cannot give financial advice, so to speak, but yeah, when you look at where we are now as a company, I mean, you're talking about we're 300,000, a little over 300,000 market cap right now, just over 500 holders, maybe close to 600 holders, something like that. But when you look at the possibilities. And we have not, again, we're 2 weeks old. We're 2.5 weeks old. So consider that $300,000 market cap, 100,000, I mean, 100 million supply. And you look at barely 600 holders and we're 2.5 weeks old. So I would say it might be a pretty good place to investigate. How about that? Vision, pretty good place to investigate.
That sounds good.
Somebody
Julian, you asked
said,
a good question
What's that?
about the function of the NFTs. I'm trying to scroll up to find that
"Can you
question.
explain what's the purpose of the NFTs in the watch to earn utility and how it works?"
No, at the moment I cannot.
People trying to get the information out.
Hey, but keep that question handy though. It's coming. Keep that question handy because I want to answer you with the answer that you deserve. And at this moment, I just cannot. So I don't even want to start to give you a piece of it. But just know, please keep that question handy because soon enough we'll be able to answer it in graphic detail.
Michael, can you tell us about Terry? By the way, Terry J is in the house. I did see him commenting before. Thank you for joining us.
Terry's here. Man, let
Yeah.
me
And
tell
he's
you about
awesome.
Terry.
It's my brother.
Here's- Terry is probably one of the most interesting people that I have met in my lifetime. Let me tell you why. Because Terry is somebody who I was introduced to by somebody who none of us even know, but he's one of the most powerful people in in our community, right? But this was a gentleman from my understanding. I want to see what part of his story I can tell and cannot tell. But let me say this, right? I have to be careful. So this particular gentleman who introduced me to Terry is very successful in cryptocurrency. I'll put it to you that way. He has a heck of a story in cryptocurrency. Probably by far the best story that I've ever heard in cryptocurrency. And soon enough, he's going to tell it publicly. Soon enough. However, he said this to me, and at least this part I can say because he said it many times. He said that when, for those of you who remember, I was on, different shows and on different live streams and those kind of things, just sharing, community stuff and fun stuff, whatever we were doing. And this particular gentleman said he was a part of another community. He was a part of another community and just so happened started to see me on different people's lives. He started to see me and he said, man, it was just something about the way you talk, something about, it just captivated me in this regard. So I started following you around as things showed up online, right? And so he said that one of the moves that he made in crypto, he said it was inspired by something that I said. And that move created many successful opportunities for him. I'll say it that way in crypto, right? Because he made that move. And with that, he reached out to me. He reached out to me in my Twitter inbox and I never saw his message. And he said, Mike, I have somebody you need to meet. And this was the inbox, right? And so many messages and many weeks later, I actually clicked and I saw his message and I reached out to him. And before you know it, we have a conversation. And in that conversation, he introduces me to Terry Briggs. Introduces me to Terry Briggs. And when I saw Terry and I heard him talk, I was like, man, this dude is well spoken. It certainly sounds like he knows what he's talking about. You know, he introduced himself, his background and those things. And so as we begin to talk a little more, it came to pass that we actually know, you know, kind of the same circle for the most part, you know, some elements of the same circle. And when that came to pass, we started to talk a little more. And one thing that I appreciate about Terry is not only does he know his stuff, Terry is aggressive when it comes to making things happen. Terry is not afraid to go in the room and talk. He is not afraid to create dialogue necessary to get a job done. And the experience that he has in business, you know, Terry, you know, married with kids and family and all that stuff. But then at the same time in business, some of the feats that he's been able to accomplish, even at a young age, is impressive. And at this point, where Terry is and where he's got his ideas, right? As a matter of fact, Terry, do y'all remember when Saitama was a part of probably one of the biggest fights in Showtime history? And that was the Gervonta Davis fight. That Gervonta Davis fight, to where millions of people saw it on Showtime, and the fighter had, you know, undefeated fighter. He's getting ready to fight again, I believe, in April. But he had Saitama on his shorts. Terry Briggs was very instrumental in making that deal a reality, to put Saitama, the brand, the name Saitama, on a national and international stage, to where we got lots of feedback from that. Terry, so he made that happen. So one thing about Terry, he's very innovative. He's definitely deep in the streets in the tech world. And so a lot of his experience and his connection base is what has made a lot of this a reality in what we're doing right now. So Terry is a very strong partner, and somebody who, believe me, you haven't even begun to see Terry's capability yet.
I guess this comment is for me when I was reading the charts. Somebody said, real traders look at the charts. I am not.
Whatever,
Well,
Jeffrey Jones.
Real day traders or swing traders do look at charts, but long-term traders, they only look at charts when they buy and when they sell it. But you're right.
Well, I'll tell you this, even in the place that I'm in right now, where I actually look at the chart. But one thing you've always heard me say, well before considering anything about vision, is even you look at the chart, it's okay, even if you do. Here's the challenge though, and this is where I've always made myself very clear on. My emotional state is not connected to the chart. I can look at it 10 times a day, but my emotional state is not connected to the chart. My emotional state is connected to the vision of the project, to the focus and the clarity of the dev team behind it, and the progress that the project is making. That is where I keep my emotional state. When I see those things moving, the chart may not reflect it right away. The charts may not reflect activity right away. It's like planting a seed. It's a seed. So when you look at where the seeds are, when you're planting seeds, you don't plant an apple tree today and look tomorrow and say, where's the apple tree? Or where's your emotional state can't be tied to that. Understand seed planting. There's seed time and there's harvest time. And in this environment, especially in crypto, it's probably the most exemplary fact of all of that. We plant the seeds, we keep moving. The charts at some point will connect. Charts at some point. So I don't look at the charts and in the capacity of my emotional state is connected to it. Meaning if the charts are down, I'm down. No way. If the chart is up, I'm up. No way. Right? I'm up because I decide to be up, and I'm up because I keep my mind focused on the reality of progress, not on where we are right now. That's my vision.
I cannot pronounce this name.
So, Michael, what is your vision 3 years from now and 5 years from now with your project?
Love that question. Well, in my heart of hearts, and definitely in speaking with people who are really, really, really connected in the tech world with what we have, especially when we're working on this patent. And I believe the real connection base that we'll have, I believe that just as commonplace as you see play to earn, I believe you'll see and experience watch to earn just as common, because the environment with crypto and the environment as it is with content and the consumption of content, the applications are unlimited. And almost every day we're getting new opportunities in new places to implement this utility. And so in the next 3 to 5 years, I believe that the watch to earn feature, being able to connect your wallet to our platform and to other platforms as we continue to expound on it, I believe that commonplace, just as common as play to earn is, I believe watch to earn will be shortly to that peak in the next 3 to 5 years. So I see this as we can create a brand new market in this capacity and be in the dominant force in that marketplace. In the next 3 to 5 years.
Vision would be leading the way.
That's exactly right. That's what I see. That's a great question. I see that all the time in my head.
Where will be the LLC? Please, not the United States.
Well, Kwiku, where do you want it? Put in the comment where you want it.
The hub for
Brazil,
crypto.
bring it down.
Where other than Dubai? Come on, people.
Malaysia, Singapore.
Okay.
Well, I did ask, so thank you.
I know, right?
As long as not in the triangle of the Bermudas, it's okay.
Bermuda Triangle, right?
Antigua.
Oh, that sounds like a fun place anyway.
St. Vincent is another good one.
Is that right? My goodness. Well, one good thing about it is we plan to be all over this world because content is everywhere.
Great job, big bro.
Oh, that's actually my real brother. That's my younger brother, CJ, right there. That's my
Shout
younger.
out to the Thompson family.
The entire family's
Very
representing.
That is my blood younger brother right there. What's up, man? That's one of the greatest men out there. When I tell you a good guy, when I tell you a genuine heart, a solid spirit that wants to contribute, and just to watch him grow and develop from a kid to the man he is today, you know, following the footsteps to a degree in the financial world, you know, got his own license and certification, building his own company in that regard, and now in crypto and other things. Let me tell you, I'm so proud of that guy. Love you, man.
Empress, you're so harder than the fire right now.
Oh my gosh, who in the world?
Are you in love or what?
That is in love. My goodness. Empress, you better check your inbox. It might be blowing up right now.
I stopped new messages in my
inbox. Let me tell
inbox.
you something. You should start with, what's your address so I can send you something, you know?
Yeah, so
Right there, right?
what's your seed phrase?
Let's start there, right? Funny.
Oh my goodness, you guys are cracking me up.
So many guys, I cannot go over all of the comments because there's way too many. I'm just gonna look for
Awesome.
the questions, because I'm looking at the comments right now from 20 minutes ago.
Oh, well, let me say this while you're looking at something. So one of the things too that our community that we want to focus on is there's a very powerful platform with Saitama called SATA Academy. SATA Academy. In all reality, we must push the value of education, crypto education, because right now, cryptocurrency as a whole, this is from Bitcoin on down, there's a little over 20,000 companies that are in the crypto space. Right now, just over $1 trillion circulates in cryptocurrency, but the overall global economy is about $400 trillion. So that just means that cryptocurrency, even as it stands now, is such a small fraction of what the entire global economy represents. So that just means we're still very early. We're in the very early infancy stage of cryptocurrency. And the gap that needs to be filled in that is education. So it is up to us. And one of the things that we're going to focus on in our community is education. And one of the great things that Saitama has put together is this union in developing and building what you call this SATA Academy. It's a very robust system of education and courses that could help you from a beginner level all the way to expert level in or advanced level rather in cryptocurrency. So we as a community, Vision, as well as Wolfpack, which we're all in the same community, we must focus to lead people to the education. People fear what they don't understand. So if we can help people to understand what crypto is, help them to understand the value of it, and to help them to utilize the currencies that we have on our exchanges with SATA Pro, this is people's probably their most familiar element of learning will be through us or by way of us. And the SATA Academy is a great place to have a trusted source of crypto education. So we've got to really push that. We've really got to be the ones to build an environment around SATA Academy, which I'm proud to say that even the SATA Academy, when that came about, one of my connections is the one that I felt so strong about that could create the environment to have SATA Academy even specific to Saitama, and we were able to make that happen. So this is something that collectively as a community, we need to spread that word, to spread the education of cryptocurrency through SATA Academy, because it's there and it's a trusted source. When I first started in crypto, I had to piece together my own education. I had to grab a piece from here, grab a piece of learning or education from there, kind of piece it together to get me to a place where I felt comfortable enough to make an investment. But now imagine a very reliable source of crypto education, and that is SATA Academy. And then in the visionary community, this is one of the anchors that we're going to push and build around, which is SATA Academy, crypto education.
What we were saying before, being OGs. So Salom said, I remember every single speech from you on our early stage.
Oh,
So
cool.
Mike, you always rock.
Man, I appreciate that, Mr. Solomon. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. It's a collective effort. It's a collective effort.
And our friend who asked 4 questions before said, "Damn, Sir Michael Thompson, you're like unstoppable speaking machine right now. Great answers for the community questions."
I appreciate that. Either that's a true statement or that's a kind way of saying, man, that dude never shuts up. He talks too much. That's one or the other. I appreciate
But that's
that.
good, man. You're like me. If we talk, people say we talk a lot. If we don't
I
talk,
know,
then
right?
nobody talks, you know?
I get it.
Let me see if we have questions. Let me try to go down, scroll to the bottom. We have to support Vision to succeed as Saitama family. Yes, for sure.
Shoot.
Vision will be the biggest wealth transfers vehicle.
I believe that. I believe that.
Smash the like button.
Yes.
The question from our buddy: what's the one thing that comes to your mind that Vision is greatly different from others watch to earn projects?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think one of the things that kind of separates us is our unique positions with the relationships that we have. Because even though there are utilities similar, the place that we have and the unique difference, or I think the competitive advantage that we have, is the relationships and the places in which we have relationships to execute what we have to offer. And that's the separator. You know, there are maybe some people that are first to market, but the first to market is different than creating the market. And I believe we have an opportunity to create the market with what we have, with the relationships we have and the places that we have these relationships. But the uniqueness of our utility and the ever expanding opportunity within our utility is what's going to separate us from the rest.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Checking out the tweet here.
A great question.
Empress ran because of the comments.
Oh, goodness.
No, I did not. Thank you. I was saying goodnight to my children. They are now in bed. I had to kiss them goodnight. Was on mommy duty.
Mommy duty.
Guys, let's go and do. So tonight we have $500 worth of Vision token.
We do? Where'd that come from?
That comes from one of the best people that I know in the Saitama community. Wait.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Is it? Oh, wait a minute. That way. It's like backwards, right? Like it's that.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
So,
I'm off.
guy, if you haven't, that's your last chance. Let me show it to you.
I did it. I did it.
Make the tweet that says we're live. This is the one. Make sure you like and retweet, okay? And that's gonna be one of the giveaways. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do, if you agree, Michael, we're gonna do 5 giveaways. Each person that wins,
Yes.
we're gonna do $100 and one NFT. So
Yes.
2 prizes.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
How long can you keep price low? Well, loading here.
Hey, look, here's one great thing about it is the price itself. I don't have much to do with the price, but we've got everything to do with the spirit. We've got everything to do with the commitment to growth, and we've got everything to do with the environment that we build in. And the price will reflect our actions and our efforts. And I can tell you what, our actions and our efforts, they're through the roof. So at some point, so will the price. So
I'm laughing
can I
at
hold it? I cannot hold it.
I'm laughing
That's
at
what you
Sonia's
guys-
comment. Let me win.
Like and retweet.
How do you win? What's
Like
the
and
way to win?
retweet, Sonia.
What's the rules? How do you win?
Like and retweet, and I'm gonna go on Twitter Picker, which is a website that I loaded up and let him pick.
Okay, that works.
It
That's
does not
fair.
like me anymore.
Twitter. Well, we're gonna do 5 giveaways, so we
Nice.
can put some games as well.
Let's do it.
So let me go here. Actually, let me do this live so people won't whine about it. But hold on. Let me actually open up the page first. Twitter Picker. Here it is. Where's my tweet? This is the tweet. Where is? Oh, it's not here. Hold on. Copy the link. Twitter Picker. Where is it? Load it up.
Twitter Picker, man.
Yeah, this is the tweet we're gonna do the giveaway on. And people gotta follow Saitama Builder 1. Is that it or no?
That
Yes.
is me, Saitama Builder 1.
1. Okay, I was correct. And we
Yeah.
got Saitama Empress. Is it just like that, Empress? Saitama Empress?
Yep. That's
Okay.
me.
And of course, you gotta follow this handsome dude as well. That's me. Let me put some music, right? I mean, come on. And let's see who's gonna be the winner.
Saitama Empress. Yay!
We got 41 entries.
41 entries.
Do we have 41 likes on the channel? I mean,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm gonna check it out. So make you still got time to smash the like button. And the winner is congratulations, Priest, aka Himanshu.
woo!
Congratulations. buddy.
Congratulations.
Now
Well
you gotta
deserved.
come up here and comment.
Yes,
gotta be
let's
here with
go.
us.
He's here.
Here, let me swear.
Congratulations, Himanshu.
Congratulations.
My buddy, my dude.
Congratulations.
He commented already.
Lots of times. He
Crypto
has been
Priest.
here
Wow,
since
yes,
the
he's here.
beginning.
Congratulations,
Crypto
buddy.
Congratulations.
DM Twitter, your address. I'm gonna get all of them. Get it
Yes.
together and send it to Michael to make it easier. So
Awesome.
everybody wins. DM me the address, okay? And also, I have to have your address because I need to send you the NFT as well.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Big congratulations.
First one
Hey.
was Crypto
Priest.
Priest.
May I share something really quickly?
Yes, buddy.
Someone asked about impact, and I actually need to mention this. We have already got one full sponsorship of a youth basketball league. Vision is the full sponsor of a youth basketball league. I don't know if y'all remember there was a professional group, it was very popular back in the day, basketball, called And One. Some of you even had maybe the And One. This is the logo. Google And One, this league. And one of the more, anybody ever heard of the professor? You know, the if you look up some of the characters in this league, but one of the characters, and I shouldn't say characters, but one of the players that their character name was called Helicopter. And Helicopter is actually a part of the community. He's one of our contacts, and he's a part of the community. Very popular. His professional basketball player, has literally gone. And can you imagine this? He played for the team overseas in Japan. And guess what the name of the team was that he played for? The pro team that he played for. Saitama. Saitama.
Oh, wow.
Saitama.
There's a city in
So
Japan called Saitama. Right?
that's exactly right. That's where he played. So literally, he's here, of course, back in the States, and since retired, of course. And but his give back is community development. And one of the things that he's coaching is a youth basketball league, a youth basketball team. And last year, they actually won the championship. Last season, actually, they won the championship. And Saitama actually sponsored them last year. We didn't talk a whole lot about it, but this year, Vision Token, Vision is sponsoring the team this year. And I don't know if you can see, this completely, but this is a sneak peek of the uniform. And please, the name of the team is called Commit to Achieve. Commit to Achieve. That's the name of the team. Check this out. I don't know if you can see that good.
Yeah, that
Okay.
looks fire. Nice.
We've got the purple. We've got Vision on there. I see that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Commit to
Achieve. This basketball team. So if you'd like to see more or learn more or be able to follow this, and we're actually going to follow this. And one of the things that I even talked to Helicopter about, is actually, his name is John Humphrey, but I talked to him about, we want to even create a scholarship program around this organization that he leads, to where we want to get some of these kids to college, and be a very strong possibility that we could create a scholarship program with his organization. And again, Helicopter, John Humphrey, he is actually a Wolfpack member, a very powerful member of the community. And with this, we feel that this will be our first connection to impact and sponsorship, with that. So if you would go on to Twitter, and you could follow, let me make sure I got his name right on here, and to see more about what we're doing with this organization and with these kids. Go on there and follow that really quick.
Guys, if I'm not following you, don't worry about it. Just make a tweet and say, Junior, follow me, and I'll see the notifications, and I'll follow you back, and you'll be able to DM me, okay?
That's a great strategy. Dale?
You cannot DM me for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
just tweet it.
Yeah, I'll follow you for sure. Okay?
Okay, Dale, please do the same. And also Jeffrey Jones.
Why Dell?
Because he sent a message saying that for some reason I'm not following him anymore. It was Twitter. It wasn't me. It was Twitter. So just send a tweet on Twitter, and I'll be able to fix
Twitter's
that.
been crazy with me. This never happened, but like 4 months ago, I got stuck on my number of followers, and for some reason, it would always go to 4,090 something, and then it drops to like 50.
Yeah, it's the
next
bots.
day it's like 50, and I'm like, wow, like 50 people just unfollowed me. Why? And then next day I see it's going back up, and then once it reaches back like 90 something, and then it goes back down. So it's been happening for like months with me as well, and like I don't know what that is because I don't like all the views, everything. Like I never, bought subscribes or anything like that, so I don't know what's going on. But I know Twitter is definitely bugging out because spacers are having problem. They're having
Yep.
issues. They opened one today and it was very hard, and also that
Come on,
I
Elon,
guess
get it together.
right. Get the fight with Donald Trump.
Yeah, I'm having the same issue. It's been taking me forever to hit my 25,000 mark. I already have my post going
Is
to
in the
celebrate that milestone. It keeps going to like 24,940 something, and then it drops.
Wow.
It comes back up again and again. So hopefully before the
Hopefully
end
we
of the
will
month.
wake up and I have like thousands more followers, and so do you.
Of
We can see
course,
that
of course.
bug in tweet. But Jeff is in the house. I know it's Jeff from the giveaways because he did comment today saying he never.
Wait a minute. Would that be Jeff Jones?
That's crypto old fella, Jeff.
Yes, I know, but is he Jeff Jones? I need Jeff Jones to send me a DM or tweet so that I can get
I know
your
a John Jones. I don't know a Jeff Jones.
he said he never wins anything. We'll see. We'll see about that, Jeff. Are you here?
Those are the ones that win the most usually.
Actually,
Jeff,
Jeff is one of the
Jeff,
people in the community who gives the most.
he does
was
giveaways
always
like every
Really?
day.
like
Is that
every day
right?
he would do giveaways.
500,000
Crazy.
securities, 100,000
What?
securities. He does it
Every day.
It's crazy.
Jeff, you the man.
Yeah,
Jeff
You
is the
are the
man.
man. Oh, that's what's up,
And I
man.
also appreciate a lot last December when I did the Christmas giveaway for the families.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That was
did
awesome.
send some
Great job,
help.
Junior.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
That's what it takes, man. To give back. That's what it's about, ultimately.
And that's one of the things that attracted me to Saitama, because a lot of people say that they're gonna do things, but I actually saw the evidence of. I was like, oh, they said they were gonna do it, and look, there it was.
That's
There,
right.
there are these children with the backpacks filled with gear. There are those toys, 10,000 toys going
10,000
to
toys.
children
Wow.
who were worthy of those. So.
Yep.
I love
Yep.
to see not just a lot of talk, but I like to see the action behind it, actually
That's
see those
right.
people being impacted. So
Strong. Strong.
Jeff is getting mad love over here in the comment section.
Jeff is
Jeff.
amazing.
That's awesome, Jeff.
Guys, let's do. I need to play something different.
Jeff, you rock. I miss you.
Let's play the game.
Let's
And that
play the game.
is gonna be-
Let's do it.
That game is gonna be the first person that comments on this section the day that Vision Token was created, the contract was created. The first person to comment on it's gonna win.
Ooh, I know that answer. I know
Let's
that.
go.
I was sweating that day, sweating hard that day. That night before was even worse.
Everybody's Googling. Empress is like,
Man, let me tell you, that day.
did she win? February 20th? Was that it?
That was it. That was it.
Congratulations. It's the
Oh,
rules you want.
shoot.
Nice.
That was it.
Come on,
Man.
guys. And people saying 18, 24, 19. What
February
the heck?
20th, that was it. What you should have asked is what day was Michael Thompson about to check himself into an insane asylum?
That
was
would be February 19th.
February 19th.
So if you guys do decide to award me that win, I would like to pass that on to Crypto Old Fella.
Oh,
Talking
aren't
about you
the
never
best?
win anything, Jeff. Take that. That's yours.
Yes,
Oh,
that was definitely
man.
going to go for you because you won. Rules of rules.
Congratulations
Jeff.
to the winner.
Jeff, you're the best, man. Like, what you
Yes.
do, you don't even realize.
Awesome.
What you
Yeah.
do, man. People like me, because sometimes you guys just think about United States, right? But crypto is everywhere.
Sure is.
Brazil, a dollar is equals to 5 reais. Other places, a dollar is equals to like $100.
Hmm.
So those $100, those $200 that sometimes you give away and more, it can be like a lot of money for many people, man. Like, people in
Wow.
other countries, that can be like life changing. So I appreciate what you do. And I still don't know why you do it, but I love that you do it.
Man, I got to look up Jeff Moore. I haven't.
Crypto old fella. That's
Crypto
his
old
Twitter.
fella. Okay.
Let me send him some followers. He definitely deserves. Hold on.
And it's one of the funny things that he does. He makes it interesting and different. He says, okay, don't follow me. If you follow me, you're not gonna win. Stuff like
Is that right? Okay.
it's pretty funny.
That is cool.
Why can't I find his Twitter?
So Jeff, that's for you, buddy.
I can't find his Twitter, but I know it's crypto old fella.
Yes, I was having trouble finding it as well. What did you do, Jeff? Jeff, undo it now.
Yes, Jeff is a legend.
Jeff is a legend.
For sure.
Sure is.
Yeah.
So the second giveaway, going for the buddy. Now let's go for the, thank you, Empress. Very kind of you. Now the third giveaway, we're gonna do a game. Let's do the numbers. I love numbers. That's easy. It makes everybody interact and comment. But we have 45. We're gonna do from 0 to 45.
0 to 45. All right.
Okay.
Michael.
Yeah.
Pick a number and comment on the private chat, please.
Private chat. All right. Let me make sure I do this right.
Private conversation.
Almost messed this up last time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Almost posted it for everybody.
Number between 1 and 40?
1 and 45.
Oh, 1 and 45. Oh, okay. Easy.
Sure.
Got it. Oh, forgot to hit send. Done. Done. I sent
People
it.
already guessing numbers. Oh my God! Come on, wait.
Yeah, you're supposed to wait. Jacob, you're disqualified. Flamingo, Granny, what's wrong with you?
Granny, we can't disqualify Granny.
I know we can't disqualify Granny.
I miss my Granny.
We can't.
So, this is how we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna put a lot of lines over here.
Dang, look at all those numbers.
After this comment, that's when we're going. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Starting now.
Starting now.
That's funny. Oh, shoot.
And you can only guess 2 numbers. If you guess 3 and more numbers, and we see you're not winning, so make sure you don't type many numbers. You only have 2 choices.
Man, that's a lot.
Woo!
Oh, wow. I see Trey is going for it again.
Trey, hey, that's my cousin, my actual blood first cousin.
Tariq. Let me see.
I see a winner.
I see one as well. Is it the same one we're seeing?
Did we see one before? No, right?
I'm scrolling up. I don't
No.
Nope. I don't see one. Oh, actually, yes, we do.
I did see one before.
We do. It's the third one down.
It's
somebody who said that they never won anything before. Also, yeah,
Really?
I'm talking to you, Mr. Yoga Raj.
I said the ones that say that usually are the ones that win.
Stop commenting.
It's the third one down after your comment, Junior.
I'm trying to find my comment.
I had the same problem the other night. Yep.
Can check it. Keeps going down. Okay, now. Oh wow, that was the third comment. I see it.
Third comment down. Yoga Raj.
That was
Congratulations.
That was, look who it was, Michael. Look who won.
Of course. You've been winning all night.
I should have just said, whoever asked the most questions is gonna
How
win.
about that? You've been winning all night.
Congratulations, buddy.
Big congratulations.
I know your Twitter is different. It's my Leo, something like that. Am I correct?
I need to know who this is on Twitter. I need to know who this is.
I think it is my Leo. Comment here your Twitter, please, so we can double check that.
Or please make a tweet. Please make a tweet and let us know. So let me tweet, Empress.
Empress, send me a number
your
on the private chat as well. Let's do another one.
Okay.
But not
Coming
right now,
up.
guys. Hold on, okay?
Don't comment. If you comment, you're disqualified. Granny, I'm talking to you. Granny's never disqualified.
Wow. I just understood what you said before. You're like, your garage on fire. I thought you were saying my garage was on fire. I was like, what is she talking about?
I'm so lost right now. I can't even explain
That's
it.
hilarious.
It's your garage. And he was saying how she was hot before, right? So she was saying how your garage was on fire. And I'm like, my garage is on fire. Wow.
That's funny. I think that's why they chose that name, because it sounds like your garage is on fire.
Right?
Oh, your garage. See how I just got it? Like, you see how I'm late to the party? Like, I literally just got it right there. Oh, your garage. Oh, I got it. I'm with it.
That's funny.
Buddy, what's your
garage is so fun.
What's your Twitter? Yes, Mr. Leo. I knew it. Okay, so I'm gonna put here Mr. Leo. I knew that.
Leo.
Now I know why, because he retweeted like 3 tweets and he's like, go live. My YouTube is, I guess he know his name is not very normal. So he was like, my tweet is your garage. Mr. Leo.
Your garage.
999. Okay.
Or if it's a person from the UK, it's your garage. Hey, Sherry. Okay, I already sent the number. Hopefully, I sent it to the private chat and not the comments.
Yo, by the way, guys, I forgot to say, HTN had to leave, so she did message me. I forgot to say it. We're gonna do another game number. We're gonna play another game with numbers, and then the other giveaway I'll do on Twitter Picker again. Okay, when Durrell. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Hey, INC.
Starting after my comment from 0 to 45. Let's go.
Okay, let me see.
Say, let's go.
Damn, I have some
Not
scrolling
three,
to do.
you only have 2 chances, okay? It's not 3.
Ranji says 13. Oh my gosh, it's going so fast.
13,
Flamingo Z. Wow.
It's not.
Do we have a winner? We have a winner.
It's not 9.
We have a winner.
Let me pause the music because I don't want to get legal rights in here.
At 10:09 p.m. we've got a winner.
Okay. 10:09.
Yes.
I don't see it.
Guys,
Oh, I
stop.
see it. Oh.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Let me put another song.
Is that Nath or Nath? Congratulations.
Big congratulations. People winning out here.
Oh my God, no, I gotta play this to you guys. I love this song. Do you guys know this song? I'm in love with it. I hear it every
What
day.
song? I don't hear anything.
I'm just gonna play a little bit because I can't, really play it here.
What was that? 90 seconds they allow us? Crypto Trader, you are hilarious.
You guys know this song?
I don't hear anything.
Can't hear it.
Oh, really? Oh, and I'm like here jamming.
It's in your head. It doesn't really exist, my
So
friend.
let's go to Twitter Picker. Let's do a redraw, okay? Oh my God, let me write his nickname as well. Priest 110589. Priest.
People are winners on here. I love it. Winning, winning, winning.
And the redraw is. Oh wait, where is it? Right here. Woo, who's the winner? Let's see. Ja-na-na-na. Scott. Are you here, Scott? Scott 46944512. Is that your phone number, man?
Scott.
Scott is in the house.
Scott, is he here?
Comment here, Scott. You got a minute, buddy. If you don't comment in here, I'm gonna have to pass it on.
You gotta pass it on. Pass it on. 1 minute. Where's my timer? I see Scott. I see Scott. Scott, congratulations.
Right, congratulations.
Way to go.
1, 2, 3.
Congratulations, Scott.
Wait. 1, 2. Oh, because you passed the other one. Okay, got it. I was like, well, we only did 4. So we got Scott as well.
Scott.
Let me check this out. Scott 4694. Guys, if I'm not following you, please make a tweet and say Junior, follow me so I can track it and follow you. Okay. So we got Scott, we got Mr. Oh no, we got the 5. Okay.
That's 5 already?
I thought
Yes,
it was 4.
buddy. No, we
did 2
Crypto
numbers, 2
Priest.
Twitter pickers.
We got Crypto Priest, and then we had you.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
And
That's
then
true. 5.
We have Nat, and then we have Mr. Leo, which was your garage, and then we had Scott.
Then we got Crypto Old Fella.
Yes, congratulations.
They're down under. Yeah. He's in
I see
Australia,
ya.
you know.
Guys, that was an awesome live. Thank you everybody who came to join, to understand about VZZN Token. If you do have any questions, you can always find Michael on Twitter. He might not answer right away, but you can find him there. You can also ask me and Empress. If I don't know the answer, I will go after and I'll, try to get it for you. We're here to help as well. But make sure you definitely check it out because this is a project that's very new, and this is the website, VZZN Token.io. You can find all the information, especially the white paper. So make sure you check that out. All the information. It's very, very early, 2 weeks and a half. I mean,
man,
I don't even know what to say about that. It's pretty much, put it this way, 2 weeks and a half, low market cap. We're not in all-time highs. We did hit all-time highs and we went down. So perfect timing for what? To do your own research. So make sure you check it out. By the way, none of this content that we did say here tonight is financial advice. Make sure you always do your research. We are here only expressing our opinions and telling you what we trust and what we do and talk about it. But make sure that you do your own research on everything. But I feel a lot comfortable. You guys know me. And I feel comfortable with bringing Michael here because of many, many reasons. Not only he's a Wolfpack member, but he's been with us forever. He never left us, never had any problems with the community. So I appreciate all of that, man. I appreciate all the hard working. I like how people still remember you from back in the days in the spaces with your speech and all. So that was good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Here today are following us for more than a year, maybe 2 years now.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years, right? Wow, time's go by.
Almost. Time go by fast.
Yeah, I appreciate, man. The channel is always open. Whenever you wanna, drop some news, please let us know. Here, Empress Education as well. Everybody who's watching this, if you're not following Empress Education YouTube channel, make sure you're following her YouTube channel as well. We're all part of this big ecosystem. Make sure you support my channel. Make sure you support Empress channel as well, because we're here for the community. If you have not, make sure you smash the like button. And when we're done with this live, if you can, go there, leave some comment. That's good for the algorithm. It helps us and keep us motivated to keep pushing and keep doing what we do, right? Michael, any last words you would like to say for tonight, buddy?
Yes, I always have to say I appreciate you, sir, for your unwavering commitment since I first had an opportunity to meet you and see what you continue to do, your contribution. This is definitely something that we must always remember. And it takes all of us. It takes a community to build a community. And this is something that you've exemplified. And man, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you. And also, Miss Empress, obviously your contribution as well to the community and your time commitment, your knowledge commitment, and all the things that the community thanks you for, myself included. You've been a value add even to some of the project that I needed help on in this, and you've been there, and I appreciate you for never ever wavering who you are and making this a reality. And so everybody that's watching, everybody that's listening, it's a wonderful moment in time, right? It's a wonderful moment and a privilege to be in this place and this time to where we have the awesome blessing to be at such an early phase, an early start to what I believe is going to be a absolute revolution in the way money is transferred, the way it's processed, and the way we move and the way we process information. To be here at the beginning of that, this is something that I think we all at some point will remember this call. We'll remember these moments, and we'll be able to one day look back and say, do you remember that time we were on Junior Flow's show with Empress? Do you remember that time, Vision was talking? Do you remember that time when Vision was only 2.5 weeks old? And then all of a sudden we'll be able to talk about the wonderful accomplishments that all of us together, because we hung in there, because we fought together and continue to believe together, this will be that moment to where at some point we'll have a chance to meet each other live, be able to hug live action, and be able to be in an environment where we'll share our wonderful stories of accomplishment and success and what we've been able to give back. So never, ever, ever lose the vision of what you have your heart and your mind set on to make a difference for your life and the lives of people who you touch. With the glasses. Keep the vision.
Awesome. Did I just get in the blockchain a little bit? I think I did get in the blockchain a little bit. But I appreciate, Michael, all those words you did say, man. And before I ask Empress for her last words for tonight, I also want to say thank you, Empress, for all the support. I was just realizing after all these months, many people came in the community and left. Many are still in here, but don't really show up. And you, like me, we're here every week, almost every day. So I got to give you a shout out for that as well.
That's right.
We do it and we don't even notice, I guess. It's just like we do it because we like, we enjoy it and we don't even notice. But, I'm sure what we do, and that's the reason why I do most of my videos, is because I want to impact people's life. I want to impact them in a way that I was impacted in the past, and I want to share that because I feel like it took me many years in crypto to have a little financial freedom when I could have had way early, but I was, stupid and made many mistakes because I had nobody. I didn't have like a big brother in crypto that I could listen to it, And I feel like me, you, Michael, others that, are always out there. I feel like we're like those big brothers for many of those people. And in another perspective of thinking about this is that we are helping many families reach their financial freedom. So, congratulations to you, Empress, and for keeping up with the channel. And I actually thought at once, you were gonna give up on the channel, and then I saw you back at it, and
No, not giving up on the channel, not at all. Sometimes my family life takes priority, and I am also one of the hosts on the new Cider Talks show on the official Saitama channel. And
Yes.
we are also preparing our second episode. So stay tuned, guys. That's also in the works. We're simultaneously working on our second and third episodes at the moment. So there's more to come from Cider Talks and the Cider Squad. I just recently got back from London, where I had the opportunity to meet a lot of our UK, French, and Dutch Wolfpack members. Amazing people, man. And Jeff, and well, there are a lot of people that I have to name, but as Jeff is here, and I have, proven him wrong that he's never won anything. Buddy, thank you so much for your contribution there. That was one of the best experiences of my life, and I have you and a lot of the other Wolfpack members to thank for that. And thank you. Meeting our development team in person, we know their names, we know their faces. They were one of the first teams to actually dox themselves and put their identities out there. It was almost unheard of in DeFi, in as far as meme tokens were concerned at the time. Nobody knew who anybody was, but for them to put their identities out there, which has not been an easy thing. It hasn't been an easy journey for them. They have been through a lot, because a lot of people have opinions. A lot of us have opinions on how things should be done, when they should be done, which differs from the ideas and plans that they have in mind and they have set in motion. You can never ever please everybody, and we have seen some of the impact of that over the last almost couple of years now. And it was a wonderful, beautiful thing to meet these individuals in person, to look them in the eye, to shake their hands, and to really.
Stop
There are a lot of good
making me
people. There are a
jealous.
lot of good people behind this project, and
Yeah.
that's why I love and believe in this project as much as I do. And I am here to, blood, sweat, and tears for my investment. My number is stagnant right now, but at my last count, I have personally helped to introduce 150 people to Saitama. And yes, I've been slacking, but I still have a lot of work to do. Today, actually, I went out there, foot to pavement with some business cards and promotional cards that were made by our own Johnny Rocket,
Johnny
another
Rockets.
amazing human being who supplied me with these cards, which I distributed in London and here as well to a few different businesses. And when I got home from doing that, I went to my room, and my mom had put a package on my bed. I was like, "What is this? What is this package?" I opened it up, and it's a shirt, a Saitama shirt from Johnny Rocket with a personalized note. Man, he makes me cry every time. It's just
Nice.
a lot of good people in this project, and they are working so hard on behalf of all of the investors. They, like Michael was saying earlier, they don't need this for them. They're set. They're good. They're working so hard on our behalf, and I am so privileged that I had the opportunity to see that with my own eyes. And I'm grateful. And I'm gonna be quiet now. Thank you.
That's no, that was a nice
Awesome.
share. I was just saying, stop because you were making me jealous because I didn't go to London. But besides
Istanbul
that,
coming up in May. Istanbul in May. Get ready.
I
Yeah.
will throw a Saitama party here in Brazil. Okay,
I'll be there.
guys, appreciate it. Thank you so much. It was an awesome time. Actually, 2 hours and 20 minutes almost. That was great. A lot of information. If you do have any more questions, feel free to ask us. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Michael, once again, thank you so much. Empress, thank you so
My
much.
pleasure.
I appreciate it.
My
Good
pleasure.
night.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. Much
Good
love.
night.
Visionaries.
Hasta la vista.
Yes, yes.